shoot, I said as you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's a man with king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, but said as you claim.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Peace and blessings and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. Now, if you think there's any other topic but the topic that we got at hand, you're bugging. Today's topic, please, I'm sorry, I apologize. If it's your first time meeting me, please take the invite to become a sub. Subs, you guys push it along. You put a like, it helps the algorithm, and likes doesn't cost you anything. Share it out to a friend, share the love. And if you so help or want to help, become a member. Members of the lifeblood of the channel. I just saw Until Dawn. Attic and I are recording tomorrow the review. The review is going to go up on Iron Lord's Patreon, and it's also going to go up for my members. So please, guys, if there's anything that you liked here, trust and believe it's going to be more for you members. Got a lot of stuff we're working on. But back to Xbox and Microsoft going to get this smoke. There's only one topic today. I don't really care too much about anything else. You're going to have minor topics that equal the whole topic, and you're going to get my thought process in what's going on. What's going on in this totality? What's going on as a whole? Where are we at as an industry? What is going on? Who's doing this? Who's pulling the strings? Who's crushing us? We're going to talk about all that and more as we get into these topics. These topics is huge. Apple plays a part in this. Microsoft plays a part in this. Hell, Nintendo, Rockstar, 2K, everybody plays a part in what's happening to the Golden Goose. We're watching it over again. Please don't leave until you hear my closing comments. A lot of times you guys leave before you hear the closing comments. Closing comments is where I get a chance to wrap things up in a tight bow to show you my absolute thoughts on things. Anytime you see a topic, don't fall for the clickbait. Watch it all the way through. Like it, love it, but let's push this work. Xbox mobile aspirations may now see the light of day. This stuff can actually happen now, being that U.S. judge slaps down Apple and allows its market for games to be purchased off of the app and for them to see control on app developers. Now, this just gives Microsoft a fighting chance when it comes to getting that mobile app going on. Now, I know a lot of people was like, yo, where's that mobile app? I want the mobile app. I want the mobile app. It was other things that were in place that forced Microsoft to have to hold on the mobile app. And this Epic struck a huge blow. Epic did this. Epic even said as soon as this thing went down that the Fortnite will be back on the iPhone store like next week. So it's a huge thing if mobilization and the way that you want to deliver your stuff to millions and millions and billions of customers at some point in time is a thing. Now, the ongoing tariff war between the U.S. and China has made Apple's life absolutely miserable the last couple of months, making the phones soon to be cost prohibitive. You guys that have Apple phones, I have a Galaxy phone, and again, I'm pretty sure that it's going to affect Samsung too, and all this other stuff. We're in trouble, bro. As far as Americans go, we are in trouble, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I understood what tariffs was before that this administration was in office, the administration before last. So I found out then because they were using it as a war tactic. So now these things are affecting us. And I'm going to talk about that in a bigger overarching thing. So again, this is a minor win when it comes to Microsoft. And I wouldn't say minor. It's a major hurdle and for their grand scheme of things. Their grand scheme of things when it comes to the app and all that other stuff, the grand scheme of this stuff is even larger. So again, not to make light of it, it's not a small thing for them. It's a large thing for them to get past this hurdle because a lot of this stuff, a lot of their mobile activity, the reason why they got ABK was actually for King to ensure that they can put their mobile games in effect. That's where Sarah Bond shines the best, coming from T-Mobile. So you got to know that her expertise wasn't being used or utilized properly at this moment. So now, when it comes to that, her expertise can be leaned on going forward. Again, this is huge when it comes to Epic. Epic did this. Okay, Epic did this to Apple, and as a byproduct, Microsoft benefited greatly, as do a lot of others, a host of other people. So now, your iPhone won't be as segregated as it has been. You understand? Just to expound on that topic, Apple is no longer able to collect fees outside of Apple has been banned from charging commission on purchases made outside of the App Store because of the ongoing anti-competitive behavior. Perfectly eloquated, put there by Tom Waring, and this is Jay Peters that did this article. Again, I really don't game on cell phones, so I really wasn't paying this any mind. Again, this holds a greater deal when it comes to Microsoft as far as getting stuff off the ground when it comes to their mobile store. But at the same time, I have to reiterate that this is a greater, larger piece for Microsoft and Xbox going forward, realizing their plans with this mobile store. This mobile store is very key to that handheld device. I want you to understand that, because that mobile store that you will have in your cell phone is going to be a carbon copy of the one that you're going to get in that device. Just want you to know that. With young Odin showing renewed vigor in Xbox, PC Game Pass is up 45%. Xbox now reaches over 500 million active users a month. This is ridiculous. You have to realize the investors are crazy. They're loving it. Microsoft is eager to expand on these results to investors. We didn't get the integral details like the operating profits or even the update on Xbox Game Pass subscribers, and Nadella did confirm some high-profile targets, including a staggering 500 million monthly active users count across all platform and geographics, with cloud also hitting 150 million hours streamed per month. PC Game Pass spending is also up 45%, no doubt sparking the $5.4 billion in content and services results. Microsoft also took notice that Xbox dominating the PlayStation Store in the pre-order charts is consistent with their goals in breaking the PlayStation fan base. It's inevitable, people. It's inevitable. Xbox has stepped in a pile of poo. This is what they do. No fault of their own. I gotta say, Nintendo, boo on you. Now, just because Nintendo does it, Nintendo is not a $3 trillion company. Let's get this all in perspective. Let's really do this, right? Nintendo's not a $3 trillion company, and these companies are not made to be your friend. The moment that we realized that Trump was, well, this administration was going to war with China with these tariffs, the moment we realized that if you were a gamer, get your gaming, lock your stuff in, lock your prices in, because it's about to get stink. Now, I have a Series S. I have, three Series S's, 2 Series X's, a PlayStation 5 Pro, a PlayStation 5 base, PlayStation 4 Pro, a Switch, and a Switch 2 coming. Steam Deck and all that other stuff. And ROG Ally PC. And then numerous old school gaming devices and other games. A ton of gaming. I have a ton of gaming here. I purchased all this stuff before the price hike. This is the first time in a generation that I've ever seen anything like this. But again, the Xbox console price hike cements Game Pass as the only way Microsoft wants you to play. I want you to remember this, and I don't want you ever to forget this. I want you to know this, and I don't want you to let this go. I want this to become your mantra. You will own nothing and love it. I want you to hear that again. You will own nothing and love it. The fact of the matter that you don't own anything physical right now, but the price to partake into this console generation, when Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out, and the games finally started looking like they hit this generation, I'm not going to lie to you. I really wasn't impressed for a minute here, right? Now we got a couple of games that I'm impressed. Now this shit happens, okay? But again, let's continue. Now, I also must say this. The majority of my games, I get through reviews. I get through, hey, try this game out. I got to do this NDA stuff, or not. Here, being where I am in the industry, that affords me that luxury. That luxury also comes with a heavy burden that I got to do stuff, right? Whereas a lot of people game as a beautiful hobby. I have my gaming time as a hobby too. I have to disconnect and I have to do stuff. And I find gems and games that I want to purchase and I want to buy. And this is the only thing that this hobby allows me, this luxury, this job, this career allows me to do, is seek out new games that piques my interest, follow them from creation to completion, and then invest in that title. Now, I've done that with a ton of titles. But Microsoft has set the stage for never, ever looking, as an Xbox gamer, never looking to purchase anything from them. That's what they want. And they want you in Game Pass. All right, let me tell you why they want you in Game Pass. You saw the sales, the fiscal numbers from yesterday that I gave you, right? Up 5%, up 8% services and stuff like that, down 6% in hardware. So if you're down 6% in hardware, why would you take a Series S 512 gigabyte storage from 300 to 380? The 1 terabit version is 350 to 430. The Xbox Series X digital now costs $550 compared to $450 where it used to be. The model with the optical drive now is $100 more. It used to be $500, is $600 now. The Series X Galaxy Black Edition, the one with the 2 terabit SSD, now goes for $730, $120 more than its previous $600 price tag. It's even higher than the PlayStation 5 Pro. Trust me, I expect these prices over there to go up, but I'm not talking about them right now, because right now, the second person to follow suit is the richest one, right? to follow suit. PC gaming controller, the wireless Xbox controller, goes for now $65, $10 up. The Series Elite Series 2 controller is $150, $5 more. And, everything across the board went up. But the biggest thing is the price of games. Starting this holiday season, $80 price tag for games, right? And are we living in the upside down world of Bizarro? Has this turned into a shit show? I can literally say, you're killing the golden goose. Each and every last one of you that voted for this administration, not saying that the other administration would have been better or whatever, you realize what's happening at this moment, and what's happening at this moment is a direct result of that. We as the people, in order to perform a more perfect union, have to come together and fix this. This has to be stopped. I was waiting for the other shoe to drop. I told people a price increase was coming, regardless to whether they wanted to believe it or not. They're pushing you into Game Pass. They don't want you to own shit. Like, really? They don't want you to own no hardware. I got a refurbished Series X for $330 direct from Microsoft last year. That's how I started the streaming channel. That's how I started Frontline Gaming Streams. Because my other series, and that's the physical one. That's the one with the optical drive. The other Xbox is over there. That wrap is the Starfield wrap. I got the Doom wrap on this one, and it's right here. Runs perfectly, smooth, perfect. When I saw the deal, I went right in. $330 for that price to be $600 is beyond me. It's beyond me. Words that I could use is flabbergasted. Have you ever had that fucking word in your mouth? Like you just sat there and said to yourself, flabbergasted. I'm befuddled. I'm perplexed. This is crazy. They're killing us. I'll explain later. Now, I truly appreciate each and every last one of you sticking around. Now, don't leave. All right, because this now gives me a chance to talk to you candidly about how the hell I feel. Now, furthermore, Microsoft being a $1 trillion company, that further exacerbates the fact that they're never giving you back a goddamn dime, not giving you back a nickel, not giving you back a penny. All right? So I want you to know that part. Okay, none of these companies do. Not one of these companies are your friend. Not one of these companies are your buddy. Maybe you work for these companies. Maybe you get a title from them, like myself. Maybe you sit there and you talk about a review and stuff like that. Now, I don't have any strings on me when it comes to doing reviews. There's never been somebody to tell me, yo, King, I need a favorable review. None of that stuff. If I truly care about something, I'm going to tell you. If I don't really like something, I'm going to tell you. Whatever it is. In the beginnings, you have to get over the fact of being there, and you have to understand that you have a job to do for all the people that's watching you. You never know. One day you might hit a video that's going to hit a lick that's going to give you 1 million views. And if there's 1 million people seeing it, then you want to be as genuine as possible. So you don't want to be fugazi. All right. So anytime you're going to get anything, you're going to get my real ideas of it. The fact of the matter is this administration, this corporate greed, these individuals that are in charge is killing the middle class. All right. Now, the middle class, we're the backbone of the industry. We push everything forward, from the engineers to the developers to the journalists to the provocateurs to the content creators to everybody here. We are the middle class. We are the working class. We are the ones that push everything forward. We push the industry. The high ups don't want to pay nothing, and the people at the bottom don't have enough to pay for anything. So who's it left up to? Us. This wonderful hobby of ours, the golden goose, the one where we're supposed to be in our golden age, our renaissance. Games are easier to make. This is what they fucking told me. They told me that games would be easier to make with this Unreal Engine 5 and shit. And then all of a sudden prices got out of freaking control. Like prices on games. Like, yo, did you see how much for like The Last of Us 2? Like what, $400 million? Like, are you sick? Are you sick? The thought process in that alone is scary. The fact that Spider-Man had a budget of like 300 million, but then the licensing fee from Disney was like another 200 million. Put it in a $500 million hole before it even got a chance to get out. The fact of Halo Infinite was at a $500 million hole before it got a chance to dig itself out, if it ever did. The fact that Concord was 400 million in the hole in operating costs, not counting purchasing of the developer, not counting distribution, marketing, and everything. You talk about 700 million. You're talking these games are budget-wise out of whack, right? Let's put that there. That part isn't sustainable. All right. So everybody's talking about Game Pass not being sustainable. We're going to get the Game Pass ass in a second, but allow us to talk about what really started this problem. The inflated game budgets, right? The inflated budgets kind of fucked everything up from the top, right? You want these cinematic looking games. You want this stuff. Good. That shit costs. You think movies are cheap? So if these dudes is using the same technology that you use in big budget movies, what do you think is going to happen? We're going to fit the bill for that, right? We're going to be the ones that got to fit the bill for that. Now, in fitting the bill for that, what happens next? Next comes price hikes, right? When is a proper time to do a price hike? I really think these guys are a cabal. I think they get together. I think they sit down. I think they say, okay, Nintendo, check this out. You're up next. Everybody wants that console that you're about to put out. Let's check the price and let's see if that works. They put that out, that pricing works, right? Okay, cool. They get the game price. Nintendo doubles back and say, yo, dudes, I think I could get freaking more from these suckers. They come back, raise the prices of this, right? I think the administration in cahoots with these dudes go after. I'm going to talk about the administration later. Nintendo raises the price up, right? And then comes back. All right. Xbox said, I'm up next. I'm gonna beat them over the head with this shit. Like, yo, what you not selling? Well, I'm not selling hardware. All right, so you would think they would lower prices on that line. Raise that shit. Like, yo, put it up. What? Yo, you just came in with a positive on your games and services, but a negative in hardware. Raise the price of hardware. You don't want to have nothing to do with that. You don't want them shits to sell. You don't want nothing to do with that. So, like, yo, raise that. Put them in Game Pass. Make sure everybody they're going to get to 50 million with no problem now. They're going to get to 50 million with no problem. Mark my word, when they get to 50 million, they're going to raise the price. Remember what I said. Mark my word, when they get to 50 million, they're going to raise the price of Game Pass. Mark my word. Right? All right. PlayStation already raised the price up inside their services, and they ain't had shit going on over there. So they raised the price up in there. They're like, yo, check this out. We're going to bang it out like this, just like that. They put out a $700 console. Cool, it's a new console, $700. Could you imagine you went to the store on the 30th and the Xbox was $500 and you showed up on the 1st and it was $600? Who's smoking? Who's smoking? What you smoking? Why you smoking it? And why are you infecting everybody with your tainted smoke, son? 420's over. Get it. Give it up. Give it up. Now let's go into the damn administration. Let's go into the administration, right? How the hell, as an administration, you say We don't manufacture a goddamn thing. Let's attack the people that manufacture everything for us. This is an inside job. This is an inside job. It's hitting me, the working man. It's hitting me, from gas to everything to eggs. When the fuck is eggs $10? Yo, like, when is enough enough? I'm going to have a goddamn farm in the back of my house, but I can't have a farm because it's illegal. Do you see? Do you see what you do? You make me want to sell my house and get the hell out of this country. Right? Dip. I already got a strategy for you monkey mouth dudes. I already got a strategy for y'all. But what y'all doing to us is killing my gaming industry. Not more on the fact that you're using AI to take away jobs from this industry. You're removing the working class out of the working class division, replacing them with AI. Don't think I don't know what the hell you're doing. Don't think I don't know what that 300 was about from EA that got rid of all those people over at Respawn. Don't think I don't know what that's about. Don't think I don't know that up to this point, from last year to this year, 27,000 people has been displaced from work. Don't think I don't know that part. And don't think that I didn't notice that at the rise of AI. Don't think that I don't know what you're doing. And don't think I'm not watching you. But I am. And we all just sitting here looking at each other, waiting for each other to stand up and say, when is enough enough? In my opinion, hardware is dead. Go buy your hardware secondhand. Go to Facebook Marketplace. Get it secondhand. Start boycotting these companies. It's easy for me to boycott, right? It's easy for me to say that, right? With no thoughts of buying another console except for the Switch 2. I'm part of the damn problem because my addiction keeps me locked into the situation. And they understand that. They know that we will own nothing and be happy. You say to yourself, what recourse, right? From the poison food that they feed us, to this disgusting programs that's on television, to the curriculums that they have in our schools. Now they're treading into our hobbies. They already fucked our movies up. You got people telling you, and the propaganda is going crazy. You got people telling you what's good movies, and you know what a good movie is, and you know what it's not. This thing is affecting every core of our essence. Now, normally, I put videos up. No, I'm not putting no video up in this part. I want everyone to be able to clip any part that they need for whatever content they need to make. You're trying to censor us, destroy us, marginalize us, and ostracize us all at the same time. This is the divide and conquer. I don't hate my PlayStation brother. I don't hate my Nintendo brother. We all are in the same fight. For the fact that we love video games so much, they're using our love and our fandom for our beloved medium against us. There's no one screaming, Microsoft is out of their goddamn mind. We're selling you a console that is 5 years into its cycle for $100 more than you launched it at. This is disgusting. I don't care about your record profits. I don't give a goddamn about how much more money you're making. You made more money than good. You should not be raising no prices. PC Game Pass is selling good. You should not be raising no more prices. But yet, here we are. Here you are. We will always fit the bill for your bill. It's like going out with that rich person that always expects you to cover the bill when you're working a 9 to 5. You're fucking rich. Stop robbing us. Stop. Y'all don't understand why I don't really vibe with people? This is Xbox Frontline News. I'm going to take that logo and I'm going to throw it around the neck of Microsoft. And hopefully it kills the cancer within them. Because that golden goose that you are walking around touting that is giving you so much golden eggs, you're feeding it poorly. You're talking bad to it. You're treating it wrong. And there's going to be a point in time when we fucking rebel against your idiotic ideas. How are you going to sell me old shit for new shit prices? I would tell you to try to play the Game Pass. But that's what they want you to play any goddamn way because they don't want you to get nothing else. Think about it. Do the science on this. Everything went up in price but Game Pass. That's where the fuck they sending you.